I'll be watching you, Tommy.
Hey. Oh, that's the wrong screen, mate. That's the wrong bloody screen. Let's go on the other one. There we go. Hey, guys, how we doing? Why do you send me a collaboration, bro? Stream together? Wait, what? Are you streaming? Why does it come up with that? Hey, what you doing? I feel like you didn't mean to do that. So I just left it. You know what I mean? I just leave it. Hey, yo. I didn't. You didn't mean to do that. Okay, I was just a little bit confused, bro, because like you're working right now, so I'm like, but good to see you, mate. Auntie, good to see you, darling. Lovely chat earlier. It was really nice, and I'm really proud of you on your journey in your life right now, and all your obstacles you're going through. You're fighting them. You're getting through them, and I'm proud of you. And welcome, welcome. So, folks. We have something interesting happening today. To start off the stream, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. I think it's a little bit loud. Let's turn that down just a yeah. There we go. Right. So we are trying something new. I'm going to review a video today, and basically, it's a video that I'm not. I don't really do. I never do reviews, so this could go both ways really. It could go really bad or it could go really well, so we're gonna give it a go anyway, because I feel like this resonates with me quite a lot at the moment and how I feel emotionally, but I want to put this down as a stamp on my gaming life, but also to put it on YouTube, and I feel like it will resonate with some of my viewers, so I feel like I want to give it a go and see where we go with this. All right. So we will get into it in a bit, but guys, today we are playing this Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. It's all set up, ready to go on the original PlayStation 2. Here we go. That's right. No emulators. We're going straight onto the game. All right. Right. So, gonna give Mr. Judar a shout out, my boy. Good to see you, mate. Hope work is not kicking you in the ass. Well, it probably is. You know, you told me all about it earlier, so yeah. There's nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it at all. I did update my alerts, so hopefully they work a little bit better. But we'll wait and see on that. We'll wait and see. Oh, there is one. Is Bob Ross.
What's her name? Val, is that your hair?
Shut your mouth. You know her name.
This is my hair, yeah.
Imagine if Dial grew that kind of afro. I'd be worried. I know then when he would be going insane.
You look like more of an 80s kid with schizophrenia. No.
I mean, he ain't wrong.
It's a very good afro.
He does look like he's come out of an insane asylum. I will be honest. But that was when he was doing his Bob Ross stream anyway. But good to see you, mate. So, I want to get into it. Now, first of all, I did mention the YouTuber in this video, or what we're doing, but I did tell him also that it was something I've never done before in a way, but I want to try something, you know, test the waters a little bit, test the waters. So basically this video is basically about growing up with video games and how it's basically impacted him growing up, and he's talking about his experience, and I feel like this resonates with quite a few of my viewers, like I say. So we're going to go straight into it. What I've done is I've made it a basic screen share because I don't want it to interrupt with alerts and stuff. But if anyone comes through, raids, follows and everything, I won't miss that. It'll come up in chat. So, but if I do, and it comes up really, really quickly, that'll be a problem. But it's just so people don't get affected by when the video is playing. All right. So what we're going to, because I've seen this video already, but it's just a little bit of a discussion of what we can talk about. And I want to put it on YouTube, and then I'll talk about what I've gone through and how I relate to it. So I will pause in between. All right. But we'll try and get to the first part of the video. All right, guys. Here we go. But his name, I will mention, his name is Kneecap Jake. So how I found him was, I don't know, some crazy reason. He came up on my YouTube page. And the algorithm was nice to me that day. And to be fair, I've never come across someone like him before. I'm not just saying that, you know, just to give him, you know, credit and everything, blah, 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 blah. I haven't. It's not something that I, like, search up on videos and say, oh, I'm looking at this, I'm looking at that. Is it okay to feel like this? I don't really search that regarding my age. But because since I've turned 30 Well, I'm 31 now. My birthday was on the 12th. But I'm just saying, since turning 30, it was just so strange how I've been reflecting on everything, and then this comes across. So, like I say, he does talk about basically his life and how video games, how he's adapted to them over the years, but also he does give some great advice, and it's kind of life-changing for me in a way. So, you know, take it with a pinch of salt. It's up to you. You don't have to subscribe to him or anything like that. I'm not expecting you to. But I just feel like this is a good place for me to start trying something new with a review and talking about my experience relating to it. All right? But anyway, here we go. Here's the video.
At 12, I didn't just play video games. They totally absorbed me. I'd sneak around my house like Solid Snake, literally practicing stealth moves on my creaky stairs at night time, trying not to wake my parents. At 22, gaming began to feel different. It was still absorbing, but now it had a sense of purpose behind it. Rankings, levels, progression. It was a way to measure myself against something clear. Now at 32, gaming can feel a bit complicated. I might end up scrolling endlessly through the Steam store, getting overwhelmed, and then I wonder why I even bothered trying in the first place. Maybe you've felt this too.
Yeah,
Games used to grab you, pull you into worlds you never wanted to leave. Now you sit down after a long day and end up browsing your library until you're too tired or frustrated to even play anything. It's easy to blame modern games, battle passes, fear of missing out, endless grinding, but deep down, you wonder if something inside you has changed.
Okay, so I'll stop there because this is basically me at the moment. When I was a kid, I started playing video games when I was 5 years old, and that was with Resident Evil 2, out of all games. And Resident Evil 2, again, it just adapted to me to just, I could feel in a different world. But even though it was a horror aspect, and my mum always used to say to me and my dad, no wonder why you can't bloody sleep, because you're playing video games like this. But to them, they don't understand how we feel in these kind of worlds of video games, you know. It was like, it's just the immersion, everything. Even though it was kind of scary at the time for a 5-year-old, I will admit that, it didn't faze me, which is kind of strange for some people. But then again, I used to look at the blood like tomato sauce. But anyway, we'll carry on.
To really understand this, I want to revisit 3 distinct stages of my gaming life. At 12 years old, at 22 years old, and now at 32 years old. 3 different people, 3 different ways of seeing games. By the end, I hope we both understand what happened, why it matters, and maybe how we can find some of that magic once again. Let's start at the beginning, back when immersion came naturally and a single game could feel like your entire world. Back then, games were magic. Metal Gear Solid, Burnout 3, Jak and Daxter, Command & Conquer, Wipeout, Dynasty Warriors. These weren't just distractions, they were part of my identity. They were everything to me. I had fewer gaming choices.
So for me, like I say, started off for me was Resident Evil 2, but I was playing games like Crash Bandicoot. I was also playing Gran Turismo 1. I think always Gran Turismo 2. One of them guys. I was playing Sega Rally. Was it Rally or Colin McRae? I have him up there. I'm just trying to think of the other games I was playing. I did make a list of them. Call Borders, FIFA 98. I was getting into football at that time as well. So I had a CRTV. I think I call it a CRT TV. And but funny enough, mine wasn't colored, it was black and white. my dad, he gave me his, I don't know what it was, a red CRTV black and white thing, but it still worked fine. So I didn't get to see color until I was 7 on a TV. So I was playing games like this, I think. Not Tomb Raider as much. I did play Tomb Raider a little bit, but later on. That was on Dreamcast. I think that was Last Revelations or something like that. But yeah, so I was playing Core Borders, which was like this snowboarding game. By the way, it's such an amazing game. Yeah, and Resident Evil 2 in black and white, so I didn't really see any sort of color. And Crocker, again, that's been a remake that's just come out recently, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I was fully immersed in all these different worlds, and you're just like, when I was a kid, I was thinking, why can't I just, you know, like be in these worlds, you know what I mean? When you're a kid, you just want to try these things. It's the same with Lego, you know, when you like build Lego and you just try to imagine yourself being part of it. So I used to really think about, like, because I used to collect pirate Lego. My family did anyway, because it was handed down to me, and then we passed it on to another generation in the family. Don't know where it is now, but yeah, it was like a cavern, like a big cave with like a Lego ship. I had it on my own Lego ship, guys. It was crazy. But you always wanted to be part of that world, and I feel like when you're that age, you forget about it. You know, you forget about everything around you, like going outside and that. As much as it was so cool with like the like football, or like going on a skateboard, or learn how to go on a like bike or something, you know what I mean? Stuff that you want to do outside, it didn't feel as cool as being inside these worlds. And when I got to that age, I think around before I was 12 years old, obviously we had the PlayStation 2. And funny enough, one of the first games I saw on the PlayStation 2 was GTA 3. And I'm actually currently 100% in the game. And I think that's why I kind of feel like I'm at full circle with that game at the moment, because it just feels like, how is that game 20 years old? But anyway, carry on. So, and I remember my friend brought round, not my friend, my brother's friend, I should say, Chris, his name. He brought round his PlayStation 2 for the first time. And I don't know what it was. I just walked into my brother's room one time, and I see him playing GTA 3. And I was hooked, mate. I was hooked, because I just didn't know what was going on, but it was the realism, shooting things, driving around, the radio. It was, like I say, it was all things adapted to me that looked amazing, and I just want to get on there. And I look at my PS1 and I think, nah, man, I want that. I want that. And then they would be playing Tekken Tag Tournament 2, and then Gran Turismo 3, and obviously the thing that really mind-boggled me was Metal Gear Solid 2. And I should have mentioned that before. Metal Gear Solid 1, I did play that. I never finished it, but I found it really hard. But I loved the sneaking around and stuff like that. But I also relate to Jake with Metal Gear Solid 2, because I used to do that at school, with sneaking around, trying to be like Solid Snake and try and get the pistol with the I used to do the tranquilizer noises and all stuff like that. And it is so amazing how your brain can still remember those things, because they're like happy points of your life. They're so innocent, you don't forget, you know. It's just an amazing time. But anyway, we will continue.
Played what I was given, and although I didn't know it at the time, that simplicity was freeing. I cherished those games because of it, replaying them countless times. My gaming space felt like home. A small CRT TV in my bedroom, playing my PlayStation from beneath my bed covers. I had gaming strategy guides from my favourite gaming worlds like Metal Gear Solid and Digimon World. It was all I thought about. When my parents...
So the only games I used to think about quite a lot when I was younger at that time was probably... It was Resident Evil and it was Metal Gear Solid. And Metal Gear Solid came around, I think, when I was 13, 14, 2004. How old was I then? Was I 11 or 12? I can't remember. But I don't remember anymore. Anyway, wait, if it was 20 years ago, so yeah, I was only 10 or 11, I think, about that time. And I'd always be engrossed in playing Resident Evil 2 and then Resident Evil 4. Because I think that came... No, it was 2005, if I remember correctly. But anyway, it was them sort of games that I was so engrossed in and I wanted to get more about. But I will mention this, and I don't think a lot of people know about this, but Metal Gear Solid taught me how to read, and it taught me how to express emotion. because there's some games out there that really did, because I won't go into it too much, but I didn't have a really good school life. I was bullied a lot at school, so I was always a loner. I was always on my own, so it was very hard for me to understand things at school. And yeah, for an autistic person, it's hard to express things and write things down on paper for me, and it just I couldn't concentrate. I was always worried about what people were thinking of me. Like, even at that age, I was very, 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 very young, and I feel like it built up for me from video games. So you know, I think everyone has a way of finding a learning curve, and Metal Gear Solid, that's why it's a big impact on me. Same Resident Evil 2, like people how to pronounce words, like Leon and Jill, like all they used to talk and like scream, shout, you know, you know, there's a lot of stuff going on with that. But when it came to Metal Gear Solid, the narrative in that game, that's what brought it to life, because I found like books really hard to get into. I kind of still do now, but that's one of the goals I'm trying to do this year, is read a book fully. Do have a few in mind, but I do need to get that out the way. I still need to do that, but I've always found it very, very hard to read. I still do now, but I think it was like, when you look at Metal Gear Solid, it's the expression of how people speak to you, and I feel like that's, you know, it's the storytelling. You know what I mean? I think that's how it came from.
Walked in, or I was called to do something. It broke the immersion briefly, but once that door was closed again, I was back in that world. Games were mostly a private escape. My brother was only 1 year old at the time, so I mostly played them by myself.
For me, playing games with my sibling, my brother. So I actually get, funny enough, I asked this question to him earlier. So he was into video games. He started with the Super Nintendo. He played the Mario game. He played Sega Mega Drive, and then he went on to PS1. But he skipped the Nintendo 64. But it's because my family were they were Sony driven at the time. This was like late 90s, and that's why they looked at the PlayStation and they thought, this looks really good. You know, put my brother onto it. Bam, there we go. And since then, we've always been a PlayStation family, I guess. But you know, with my brother, he came away from games. Games going, oh my lord, you got me a glitch. You got me a glitch. Oh god. The Cyrus just walks in with the glitch when I'm playing earlier. Oh my lord. Can anyone hear me? Hello? Am I glitching? Am I gone? Am I gone? Am I gone? Oh, I'm gone. Oh, we're back. We're back. Oh my god. Hey Cyrus, how you doing, darling? We're just going over a review at the moment with me playing video games and this video, so enjoy. Anyway, where was I?
Strip right now.
Oh god, the shout out. We won't get we won't get, by the way, Dial, when I do this, it's not your fault, bro. When I do this this review thing, you won't get any alerts or shout outs. It's only in the next screen. It's only when I do reviews and stuff. It's like a new thing I'm trying to do. It's just so people don't get conflicted when they're trying to watch something I'm trying to show them, if you know what I mean. So yeah, we'll give Cyrus another shout out when we get back to the video games. So don't worry, bro. Don't worry, bro. Anyway, where was I? I don't even know where I was anymore. Oh yeah, about my brother. Okay, so my brother, he like I say, he was on the PlayStation 1. And then he went on the PS2 for a little while, but then he started to veer off when PS3 came around. And I asked him, like, why did you come off the games for a while? And he said, well, bro, I'll be honest, mate. He said, I just went out a lot and got drunk and forgot about video games. I was like, damn. And he told me that today. I've been wondering that for like 20 years. And there's me thinking, oh, he just got bored or something. No, he goes, no, I went out clubbing too much and got drunk and then forgot about video games. I was like, damn, you know. But well, okay, fair enough. And but we did play video games together a little bit. We did play a bit of Crash Team Racing. I'm trying to think what else we played. We did play a few things together, but my brother would, like I say, he was always outgoing, so.
Sometimes I had friends over to play with, and I would light up at the chance to use the multi-tap for the PlayStation. I was always excited at the idea of playing my favourite games 4-player split screen, and when my friends weren't round, I would sometimes load up my multiplayer games on my
Mighty
own
Jim.
and play with both of my controllers. Getting and opening new games was a special event. My favourite part of it was the smell. The first
This is what I can resonate with so freaking much. Every time I used to buy a new game, the first thing I would do is just do... Even this has the new smell in a way. I'm not joking. This has the... It kind of has that plastic fresh smell. I can be just high on it. Go... it's such a nice feeling. I can't understand or express how, but you know. Club It isn't for me too, that. Yeah, I unfortunately did a little bit of that, Cyrus. But I was starting to feel like, yeah, this is not for me. Don't know how I did it, but you know. I tried it. I mean, I did it for about a year and a half or something. And then I was like, yeah, this is too much. I can't do it no more.
sniff of a new game is a strong memory of mine, and they always had a similar smell. Sometimes that smell could stick around for years if I kept the game closed. It's still one of my favourite smells to this day. Voice lines from games would also get stuck in my head, and I would act like my favourite characters when I was at school. During break times, I would imagine how Solid Snake would sneak around the playgrounds, and imagine myself sneaking around and taking out guards.
That was me.
I spent many nights at
me.
home trying to not wake my parents, stealthing around at night time.
Funny story with that. So he says about sneaking around. I don't think I've even told my parents this. I used to think that I could try and do this at Christmas, trying to find the presents. So I basically would sneak around, do this, and do, you know, like when he like leans on the wall and everything. And then when I used to sneak around, like trying to be as quiet as possible and trying to like look like you're lock picking a freaking door when technically you're just like turning the knob and then trying to open the wardrobe or something. That was basically me trying to be Solid Snake at Christmas time, just to double check that I found I got the presents I wanted. Badge him. I know it's a really bad thing to do, but that was basically me. But there we go.
Learning to walk softly up and down the stairs. I'd often invent my own rules. I used to have an obsession with driving like the AI did in Gran Turismo 2. I would try and drive the exact same racing lines that the bots drove, brake like they did, drive smoothly like they did, and it felt satisfying to be able to pull this off. Many of my favourite games I didn't actually
What game
own.
is that?
I had
I don't
a
even know
number
what
of
that
demo
is.
discs, and I would play these demos over and over again. I played the Crash Team Racing demo so many times that when
What
I
we probably used
finally
to
had
do.
a full copy of the game, it felt
Oh, I had fun with boxes, and my brother would be like, "It's just a box." Yeah, I mean, I think my mum and dad would always just talk about Santa for a little while until I was like, what, 12? I don't even know when I stopped believing in him. Anyone that is believing in Santa, I'm very, very sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. Yeah, so I would basically say, yeah, but you make sure you get it right. And then they'll be like, well, that's only Santa. I said, no, Mum. No, Dad. Please. They'll be like, no. Santa knows. That's it. And then they'll be like you just said, it's just a box. I'll be like, the thing is, they would blend in the shoe boxes they had in their wardrobe as actual gifts, but they wouldn't tell you because they didn't expect you to look in them because they'd think, oh, it's just a shoe box, you know? But damn, they used to put them in there.
strange. I was so used to having access to just one map that having access to the full game felt like a boundary that I shouldn't cross, like it ruined the mystery.
No, I mean, we would do MGS memes. Oh, would you really? Oh, that's kind of cool. It's just a box. Oh, fucking,
Games
that's
weren't
great.
just
I like
fun in
that.
the same way that they are now. They felt like all
Funny enough, I want to do that with TikTok skits, and I want to just I want to get the No Place for Hideo, because there's like I think it's No Place for Hideo. I think it's in MGS4. It's like an iconic scene where a gecko just squashes the box of melons, and I want to get a box, and I want to like get spray paint that and put No Place for Hideo, and then I can just do some TikTok skits with that. It'd be so fun.
Encompassing experiences. They were places that I wanted to be. And looking back now, maybe it wasn't just the games that were different, maybe it was me. There's the obvious things like less responsibilities in life, but I hadn't yet learned what distraction felt like. I hadn't developed a reflex to alt-tab from life. I didn't feel the need to numb things back then. All I needed was one world to fall into, and games gave me that world. If you've ever felt like you were too into a game, maybe this will sound familiar. At 22 years old, gaming had transitioned from pure immersion to intense progression.
Okay, so for me, I don't believe I started at 21. I actually started earlier than that. So to give you my story, I think it started when I was 15, 16, when I was at school. So I was still playing PS2 stuff for a little bit. PS3 was coming out. I think the first games I got on my PS3 were, funny enough, Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End on PS3, which I mentioned on Discord. And FIFA 2008? Was it FIFA 08? I think it was FIFA 08. Yeah, FIFA 2008. Medal of Honor Airborne. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. Medal of Honor was also one of the first games I played when I was like 5 or 6 years old. By the way, one of the best franchises ever made as an FPS shooter. EA fucked that up. Anyway, carrying on. Yeah, so 15 to 16, I was like introduced into YouTube. I think then, was it 14? I don't know, around about that age. Between 14 and 16. And I was told about competitive gaming. Then one of my friends at school, my only friend at school, Sam, hope to get back in touch with him one day, but you never know. But he introduced me to Metal Gear Online, which I never knew about, and I technically didn't have internet then. I did and I didn't, because obviously back then you would have like a limited like download speed for a lot of things, you know, stuff like that. And I was watching this video, and then obviously people will get like going crazy, like 720p, 1080p, oh my lord, look at this HD, blah blah blah. And he was showing me Metal Gear Online. So if you guys are not familiar, Metal Gear Solid had a separate online game, and it was basically a third-person shooter, but you would have like certain modes like Team Deathmatch, Team Sneaking, where you'd have stealth camouflage, and you would have to kill the other team, and the first one to get like the Garco or the Keraton on the opposite side of the map wins the game. Very, very unique game modes for its time. It was peak. It was so peak. But I was introduced into the competitive side, and I met the clan that I'm with today called He Who Dares. And He Who Dares basically were the competitive UK team at the time, and they were introduced into many, many leagues, and they were very, very grindy. Mumra 2K, that's his name. And I wasn't part of the crew yet. I was in parts of the crew really late, so 2012, because I was too nervous to join. I told Mumra that, and if he ever watches this video, he knows that. And he was so pissed off that I didn't join right when it was in its prime, because he gets so frustrated. He said, mate, we could have been in, we could have gone to Japan, we could have had you fucking there, what are you doing? He'd be like, I remember he used to say that. He said, you would have been part of the fucking crew, you dumb bastard. Oh, it was so funny. But, yeah, anyway, I was too nervous to join because I didn't think I was that good. And but I used to be very inspired by them because they used to work together as a team. That's the very crucial thing about these guys. They were so you know, enthusiastic. They were very like the team ethic about them was so good. But it comes down to professionalism as well, and I think, like I say, Mumra had that delivery set out great for them, and he put them in, set them up properly. And and that's where it kind of started. And then I looked into Call of Duty because I was playing Call of Duty 4 for a little while, and that's when all the Call of Duty games started coming into play. And but I was more like clocked in with Metal Gear Online because I just wanted to learn everything about that game. And then I moved on to Resident Evil, and Resident Evil had its own online mode as well, and that was Resident Evil 5. And Resident Evil 5 Versus was a very unique online community. I will mention that. And that's where I met my ex-girlfriend that I was with for about 9 years. We're still friends now, but she lived in America, and I used to go and travel and see her backwards and forwards, and that was when I was 18. And then it like started to go into these kind of games like Counter-Strike. And Counter-Strike, I think that's the most hours I've put into a video game. I don't understand why. I don't understand why now. I don't know why I did it. I think I clocked in over 1,500 hours, and I got to DMG. And I used to play that with friends for a very, very long time, and I'd be up all night, and that was in my late 20s. And then moving on to Valorant. But I could never get into World of Warcraft. I tried to, just couldn't. No, just nah. It didn't connect with me. Them kind of games are hard. So that's so true. I hate how grindy games are now. Yeah, we'll get into that in a minute, Cyrus, in his video. Jake will tell you all about that in a bit. But yeah, it's that's my journey with competitive games at the moment. From this age was Counter-Strike, and then onto Valorant. There was, like I say, Resident Evil 5, Call of Duty games, but I wasn't competitive with them. I just wanted to get all the golden guns and everything. But now it's just like, you know what, everything's battle pass. Yeah. But also, I will mention this because it's also something I'm looking back to get into. I was into flight simulators, and even at a young age I was. I mean, aviation's part of my life, but I wouldn't say that was something. It was just something I loved doing on the side because I love aviation, but I want to get a pilot's license one day. One of my goals. I've always wanted to have a pilot's license since I was a very, very, very poor. Jesus, whenever I went to my first air show when I was like 3 or 4, I was very young. My family introduced me to aviation quite early. So yeah. Anyway, we're carrying on. It moves.
It became about climbing, about ranking up, about finding a sense of identity through performance. Whether it was leveling in World of Warcraft, unlocking attachments in Call of Duty, or ranking up in StarCraft and Counter-Strike, there was always a ladder and always someone above me that I wanted to beat. And the thing is, I felt like I thrived in it.
Look at that.
Chase gave me a
was
sense
peak
of
CS,
direction.
and he's got the
It
video
made
footage.
life feel just
That
a
is
little
so cool.
bit less aimless. I didn't have a clear path in the real world, but in game, I could get better. I could see the numbers go up. I could prove to myself that I was getting better. At the time, it never felt like a sacrifice. Gaming felt like the only meaningful thing that I could do. Real world goals, sleep, meals, they all took a back seat. I didn't consciously choose to neglect them, they just felt irrelevant. Gaming felt like my identity. If I wasn't ranking up or getting better, I felt like I was nothing. At this time, Discord was the main place to talk to my friends. It was for the most part my entire social life. Hearing my friends every night was comforting. I didn't question it, didn't wonder if it was healthy. It felt natural to have my friendships exist through headsets and screens. It was our community. Gaming gave my life structure.
So I would back him up on that. So like I say, there wasn't a lot of people that I would speak to outside, and I still don't do it to this day. There's no one I speak to apart from Discord. There's no one like physically that I see. And that only friend that I saw was my school friend, though, where I used to live, but I moved up further away from where I am now, where I see him, but he moved away anyway. But the fact is it like most of them people that I speak to today, they know who they are, that they are my family, they're my closest group, and I always say to him, I wish all of us were so close, you know, and I'm still meeting people along this way that I know that I want to go and see, and I'm getting to the point now where it's really affecting me deeply, and I want to be with these people. They bring great energy, you know, I can connect to them very well, and it's just like, you know, what else can I do, you know? It's such a shame, but I'm very humble, because without them I don't know where I'd be today. So, you know who you are. If you ever watch this video, you know who you are. But it's the same with Dial. I've known Dial for a long ass time, and he's been my closest boy for over 10 years, but there's never been a day where I felt like he's never come away from my side, you know. And if some people might not know this, but I met Dial through my ex-girlfriend that I was together with for about nearly 10 years, and we grew a massive brother friendship out of it. I just, you know, but distance has always been a bother for me, because he lives in America and I live in the UK. But there's never been a day where I felt like he's not like sitting next to me. That's how it feels to me. He feels like I'm sitting on the couch next to him. You know, it's just incredible. And it's the same with the other people that I've met over the years. Some of them I haven't met physically yet, but some of them I've known for as long as Dial. And yeah, it's truly something. Really, truly is something.
My days revolved around gaming sessions. If we decided to meet at 6 PM, everything before then was just preparation. I'd rush errands, cancel plans, and clear my schedule to protect that time. It wasn't.
And I will clear this up. But obviously, I do have my family. I'm not saying I'm on my own completely, but you know, when you want to come away from your family and you want to meet friends and that, it's frustrating, because, like I said, all of them live in different countries. And I'm very lucky with the family I've got, and they support me through everything I do. And it makes me feel calmer, feels me, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's just a lot of things I wish I could express to you guys, but I can't. It's just too much. It's overwhelming. But like I say, it's I'm very lucky, 100% lucky. And going to what Jake was saying about grinding the hours, that's what I used to do with Metal Gear Online, Counter-Strike with some of my friends. Valorant was the same. We did that for a little while. But there was a time when I was going backwards and forwards with CS and Valorant. And then I play a little bit of Overwatch as well. Not competitively, because I found that hard to get into. But yeah, like it was a lot of games out there that oh, and also DCS. Oh god, I didn't mention these. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so in my 20s I was also part of a military simulator group. So Milsim is basically like very similar to like the real life, but you play a game called Armor, and you're basically part of a platoon, if you think of it like that. It's like over 100 people in a battlefield, very similar to Battlefield, like the game, but it's like you're doing it almost to the realistic point. So you got your compass, you do your positions, you're calling out on the radio saying the actual terms that they would do in the army. And I used to be squad lead for that, and I used to take that very seriously, because that's something I wish I had more of a brain capacity to do. But that, again, that was something I did do, and I used to grind a lot of hours with them, understand the game a little bit more, the mechanics, different squad patches, you know, you name it. It used to go on and on and on. And I feel like that's coming to the peak of when I was playing a lot of Counter-Strike as well. So I feel like that's the second one down of how many hours I've spent on a video game. But anyway, Armor 3 is called, guys. You look it up.
Just a hobby. It dictated my whole sense of daily rhythm and control. I remember the moments that I hit the AK rank in Counter-Strike. For the longest time I was stuck in Silver and Gold Nova. The AK rank seemed like this impossible rank that I would never reach, but then I got there, And although it wasn't the highest rank in the game, it felt like I had completed the game. I got the rank that I thought I could never achieve. And I wasn't alone with it. My friends were grinding alongside me. We were all at roughly the same skill level, slowly climbing together. That camaraderie, those late nights on Discord.
So the highest rank I ever got in Counter-Strike was DMG. And then I knew that was my peak, and I think that's enough. And it's funny, I've always had that attitude with video games. As much as people say, why are you stopping there? Carry on. But you know when to stop. And that's, I think, a lot of people have that problem today with video games, is knowing when to stop. And DMG, I feel like that's my performance level. And that's basically above Master Elite Guardian, if I remember correctly, if I've got that right, as I call it AMG. Because you had the MG, Master Guardian Elite, I think, and then DMG, then LE, then LEM. Correct me if I'm wrong, but anyone can tell me that. But anyway, so, and it's the same with Valorant. Valorant, I got to rank Diamond, and then I stopped, because I knew that was enough. I knew that that's my peak, and then I don't want to go back to that, because I feel like you're mentally putting more pressure on yourself. As much as, if you believe, like I say, if you believe that you can get to those ranks, go for it. I'm all for that. But when you know, technically, if you know in your mind where you know where to stop at, you know, that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to keep pushing yourself on something that you know you can't get to.
The team strategies, the small victories,
It's just going to cause
those
burnout.
made it worth it. But when they stopped playing, and it became hard to fill those 5-man teams, it got harder to care. I would let my anger pour over, and my mistakes, like missing shots, losing rounds, I would tear myself down.
Sorry, I find that so funny when he does that.
Like missing shots, losing rounds.
I love that.
Let my anger pour over, and my mistakes, like missing shots, losing.
That's so good. I love that. That to me is like my kind of anger, but the thing is, there's sometimes I verbally did say stuff. I know I did, but that was like, I knew when to come off. And I know there were some people that I used to play with, like, Jim, you're alright, mate. That's not like you. Some people just used to laugh and thought it was hilarious because they've never seen that side of me before. But most of the time, I just knew I had to come away and I wouldn't say anything, and everyone would be like, is Jim alright? So yeah, I know that feeling ever so well, but I know when to come off now, because I will say to people, look, Jim's coming. I've had enough. This is too much. You enjoy the rest of your night. You know what I mean? It's the same like that with Marvel Rivals. I can't enjoy. Anyway, we'll get to that at the end. Anyway, all them kind of games that are currently going on now. We'll get to that.
I would tear myself down. I would yell.
But the
down
anger was
mic,
there.
But it was aimed at myself.
Actually, speaking of anger, I will show you how angry I did get in a video game. How angry I very, very much got. So, is it here? Which one is it? So this is my very first PlayStation 3 controller. This is when I was playing Metal Gear Online. I think I was about 14, 15. And I lost my rank. I can't remember what. No, was it level? I was 15, level 15, and that took so for me that took a long ass time for me to get to. So, hey Jim, hey Phoebe, how you doing, girl? We're just going through a we're doing something a little bit different. It's a video review, and I got in touch with this YouTuber, and it resonated with me so much. We're just talking about the comparisons of video games when you was younger, in your 20s into your 30s, and we're just going through our own experience. And I'm just talking about my experience and how I got really angry one time, and I have the evidence to show it. But anyway, so this is my PlayStation 3 controller, my very first one, and you can see the damage I did to that. And that was because I lost my level 15 rank in Metal Gear Online. And what I did, I went like this. So I was sitting on the floor at the time. I was sitting like, I did this. I went, whoosh. I went really freaking hard on the floor. The analog stick pinged out. This just shattered, right? And then all I see is my character doing this, spinning around in circles. And my parents came in like, what the fuck was that? Because I hit it so hard on the ground. Really hard. That's the most angry I got. And this is just a gentle reminder, when you're playing video games, don't do it. Just don't do it, because you will regret it. But that was like that was when to stop. That was when I knew. I've never got that angry over a video game since then. That was like, again, what, 15 years ago that happened now? 14, 15. So, yeah. And that was, and again, that all comes down to competitive shooters. So
Sometimes I would stop and think, why am I doing this? After a string of bad matches, when my rank slipped, or a friend stopped logging in regularly, I'd pause and question myself. Why am I so angry? Why does this matter so much? Deep down, I knew that it wasn't healthy, but I couldn't stop. Quitting felt like admitting defeat, and I wasn't ready to be a loser, not even to myself. At some point, the grind overtook the joy. I wasn't sure when, but losing wasn't just frustrating me anymore. It broke me. I remember checking out
50 years ago. Yeah, we can excuse that. Yeah, that's fine. You know, we're already kids then. You know what I mean? Very teenagers.
I wasn't even warmed up. I made mistakes, and I got so mad that I punched myself in the head. I gave myself a concussion for 4 days. I wish I could say that was a one-off, but it wasn't. But I don't think it was an anger issue. I think it was an identity issue. I wasn't just playing games. I was measuring my self-worth through them. I had no backup identity outside of the game. So when I failed in the game, I felt like I failed in life. And that's the problem. When games become the only place where you feel like you're progressing, it's easy to go too far. But back then, I didn't know that.
And that's the same with me. I feel like as time's gone on with video games, I've been in like this bubble of where I'm not progressing in life, but I'm trying to progress in a video game. Like my life depends on it. So I always used to try and be better. And I think that's why if you've ever played a video game, I've tried to be better. And that comes from the competitive side of these video games. Is it just I think, like I say, it's ricocheted off a lot of games like that. You know, even since the Metal Gear Online days when I was 12, 13 years old, or probably a little bit older than that. You know, I think I was 14. Must have been 14. Yeah, 14. And it kind of, it takes a long time for you to understand what you're doing is wrong. And I think I started to learn about that in my mid-20s.
Just knew that climbing made me feel like I mattered until I took it too far. Now, at the age of 32, the grind doesn't hit the same. Sometimes I question if I even still like video games, because I'll open up Steam and scroll past hundreds of games, not really looking for fun, just something to pull me out of the mood that I can't give a name to. I click through the specials tab, hover over.
Does anyone relate to that? I'm going to be honest. Now, when I've got so much going on in my life and I'm doing other things, I play a game now around about roughly right now, around about 8 o'clock. I look at my library and I've got over 600 games. Some of them I've not even played. I think about 70% of them I'm not even played yet. I've just got them on like deals and stuff. I look at them and I think, what the fuck am I doing? And I'll be doing that for about 2 to 3 hours. I mean, I think I've done that with, I think in Mikey's stream. I think I said that to him. I said, I don't know what to play, mate. He says, Jim, if you've been looking about that for an hour, just go to bed. Just go to bed. Because that's how and this is the thing. I was doing that for years, man. I wasn't talking like recently. This has been going on for me for years. Again, thanks to this, it kind of saved me with video games. But anyway, carrying on.
Over stuff that I've already played. I might add a game to my wish list and then promptly close the window and just sit there feeling a bit numb. Gaming alone can often leave me feeling empty. Recently I reinstalled StarCraft, hoping to feel some of that old excitement that I once felt.
Vibe,
it was
RTS.
familiar and comforting
Some of them are good.
But after a couple of matches alone, I felt this quiet sadness come over me. The memories were all there, but without friends to share the victories or defeats with, it felt meaningless, like visiting a childhood home after everyone's moved out. It's also choice fatigue. It's the pressure of having too many options. It's knowing that even if I pick a game, I might quit it 5 minutes later, and I do. I'll open up a new game, walk forward 10 steps, and then decide to press Alt F4.
So I did that. Funny enough, I did that with Cyberpunk. And we all know how good that fucking game is, man. That game is amazing. I've not even tried it out yet. And I got to like the first part of when you walk up to that big dude that you meet up with at the bar. And then I was like, yeah. I'm turned it off. I did that like 2 years ago. I can't remember when I did it. I think it was 3 years ago. And I bought the game. And I've got it for like £20 or something. I'm not saying it's not bad or anything. It's just the fatigue of it and what I need to do. Because I came to the realization that I was like, oh, I'm going to be here a long time. Just like, I turned it off. And I did it with another game recently. I forgot it's on my Steam library. And then I was like, yeah, I can't do this, man. It's just, yeah, it's weird. It's so strange how I'm feeling like that right now.
Not because it's bad, but because I'm still looking for that purpose. I'm searching for that game that I can devote my life to, that I can grind at and feel that sense of progression again. But most games feel too pointless to bother. I think that my attention span has fundamentally changed.
Look at that CR. So Jake sent me this picture before he made the video. And I said to him, mate, that looks gorgeous. And I knew it was a Sony because obviously the badge has been taken off. It's his brother's or something. But mate, I miss my own CRTV. But I said to him, I don't know where to put it. The whole reason why we didn't like CRTVs is because they're too fucking heavy. And we didn't know where to put them. You know what I mean? Most of the time you put them in the corner of the room because they took out the whole corner. You know, when you were a kid or you put it in the middle between two counters or something, you know, you'd always figure a way because they always take a big chunk of space. But now, getting one, I'd be like, where am I going to put it? I honestly don't know where to freaking put it, you know? But it's amazing that people buy these now. It's so cool.
Also, at 12 years old, it was just one screen, full immersion. Today, it's fragmented. I'll put a YouTube video or a podcast on my second monitor while I'm gaming. My attention is split.
Anyone relate to that? Does anyone do that right now? Put your hand up. Does anyone game, put that on the second monitor, and just, yeah, you're just watching whatever, you know? I mean, I do that with a few, I'm gonna lie. I do that with Dial. Dial knows that because when I'll be like playing a video. So basically, I'm currently right now I'm playing GTA 3 off stream, as I mentioned earlier, and I'm trying to 100% that game. And I'll be watching Dial, and I'll be lurking on someone else's stream, and that'll be something I'll be doing. Me listening to this while working from home on the car. Yeah, there you go. See?
Neither
we all
fully
have that same
watching
sort
nor
of
fully
ideology
playing,
with these
just
games right now.
occupying my brain
All
enough
streamers.
to distract it from itself.
Yep.
It's more about filling time than truly experiencing something. I find myself missing split-screen play, but then not wanting to leave the house. I think that I miss being on the same sofa, playing Halo with friends, but what I really miss is the past. But somehow, now that everything is online, it can feel lonelier than ever. There are still games that I find comfort in, and World of Warcraft is one of those games, especially the Burning Crusade expansion. There's something about the music, the pacing, the familiarity of it. It's nostalgic and meditative. It reminds me of times where I felt okay. It reminds me of evenings when I'd play high.
So it's kind of very similar to me. Like, I think everyone's getting this kind of vibe when you play like a remaster of a game that you probably played in your childhood. Like, for example, me playing Croc, revisiting that remastered did give me the, oh my god, we got an ad? That's crazy. We've done this for a freaking hour, bro. That's nuts. Right, we'll do 10 minutes and see where we get up to. We're coming to the end, so hopefully we can get through it. So yeah, it's like when you play a remaster now, and you feel like you're back in that like state of mind of where you were when you were younger. Do you know what I mean? And it's like you're not jumping back through time. You're like in a trance. To me, it's like a trance. you know. And I think that's why people go back to World of Warcraft with the new expansions. Like, nothing's not changed too much, still the same, but it's something new. It's something to be delivered, but you're still in that frame of mind of when you were when you first played it. So do you know what I mean? It's such a unique thing, and I think that's what remasters are doing and remakes. But yeah,
Relaxed and feeling content. I don't live that way anymore, but the memory stays in the game. Sometimes I do still get that spark. Recently I played a game called Nordhold, and it completely sucked me in
Never
for
heard of that.
hours. I didn't look at any reviews or trailers. I just had a gut instinct to try it, and a surprise when it actually delivered. I feel that these gaming moments are becoming more rare, but they remind me that the magic isn't gone. It's just buried under layers of noise and pressure and expectations. It's easy to say that games have changed, and they did, but I think that I changed more. At 12 years old, those games were magic because I hadn't been taught to want anything more. At 22 years old, games gave me a ladder to climb when real life had none. And now at 32 years old, I still game, just not with the same intensity. I'm not looking to escape my life anymore, I just want to enjoy it. If I'm lucky enough to make it to 42 years old, I hope that games are still part of my life. Not as an escape, but as a connection. Maybe with friends, maybe with my past self, and maybe with my kids. I won't force anything on them because I know how that goes. But if they want to share a game with me, I'll be there. And if they ask about the games that I used to love, I'll show them. Not because I want them to feel what I felt, but because I hope they find something in that game that matters to them. Maybe I haven't outgrown video games. I've stopped expecting video games to give my life meaning. And perhaps by letting go of these heavy expectations, I can once again recapture some of that original magic. And if this video resonated with you, then click this video to hear more. Thanks.
there you go, guys. That's the video. So, and that's how when you look at, like, you know, we'll go back to the webcam now. There we go. But that's technically, if you want to go about my life, it's basically Resident Evil 2, Metal Gear Solid, and games like that that just gave such an amazing experience that you will never forget, and they will never go away. They never will. Them sort of games will live on. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm not talking about my games. I'm talking about your games. I'm talking about you right now. The games that you grew up with. Okay? And that's why I make this channel. Because everything I've got on my shelf. Stupid camera. Blur me out right there. God damn. Everything that saved me from gaming. And I'm not just saying that. There was a time when I was in my mid-20s. I was going to give up gaming for good, because that's what my brother gave up in a way. I thought maybe that's life, maybe that's it. But I resonated with the older stuff more than what I do now, because, like, I think it's a generational thing now. I've even put a vow to myself that I will never buy another PlayStation console. That's it. I feel like that to me is enough. I don't know how big the game is, how cool it looks. I think with me, Demon's Souls remake, when that came out, that was the only reason why I got the PlayStation 5 in the first place, was Demon's Souls. And we all knew how that went down. It was great, it was amazing, but mechanically it didn't feel the same as the original. Some of it did, but you got to remember, it was made by Bluepoint. You know, it wasn't made by From Software. The format was, but the mechanical wise was changed a little bit more, you know? And it was like a generation thing when I started playing other games, and how physical copies are kind of changing, where you gotta like digitally buy them now, or you get a code within a case, which I find absolutely pathetic. That's what's changing me, you know? And you learn a lot when you're younger. But I feel like it doesn't matter about age as well. I think there's a lot of people that, you know, start video games even now, and they get that same feeling that we got when we were younger. You know what I mean? It's that, wow, where was I? Where have I been? What is this? You know, like, that to me is like the feeling that we would have got back then. Do you know what I mean? And you want to be in that world. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's how video games feel to me. I can still feel in that world playing these older games than I do in the newer stuff. It's kind of strange, isn't it? Because sometimes like, for example, Sea of Stars, that resonated with me because I felt like I was back as a kid again, playing Suikoden or Final Fantasy 7. So, do you know? But I feel like that was a very important video, and I feel like I need to pass this on to you guys. If you are interested in this guy, I'm going to put this on YouTube as well, just to remind myself, because I feel like as I've got older now, my collection of games, like newer stuff, is hard for me to adapt to, and I feel like how long will and this is the question I'm going to ask myself in a year's time, will I be still playing a lot of the newer stuff than I do the older stuff? And like the title says, that Jake has said, it doesn't feel the same anymore. And when I played Marvel Rivals, I think last week, I think with Emma, one of the Twitch streamers, one of my friends, I played Marvel Rivals with. You know, I didn't tell her this, but it's just the fact that I feel like I'm too old for this shit now. I'm too old, bro. I feel like that's me. You know, when I see my nephew beating the shit out of me at Fortnite, you know when your time's up. All right. You know when your time is up, guys. It's hard. And I just think, you know, getting back to that, I think we will it will get back into that kind of stuff will be hard for me to take in, you know. I'm very, very grateful. But also when he said about passing it on to the next generation, and it's like my nephew, I try to show him the older stuff to give him a little bit of freedom, because I feel like there's not a lot of freedom in video games today, and it's all stuck with this like monetization too much of what you need to play, and I just can't agree with that. I'll be honest with you. I love a game where you can just plug and play. Like, whatever happened to plug and play? Like, why do you have to go and get a code to put in there? Like, there's no excitement in that anymore for me. You know, putting a code in, like, what the fuck? It's like putting a code in at CVS, you know, but you just got like 20% off or something. It's so shit. You know, any of the Americans would understand this, right? I'm just saying. Like, you know what I mean? It just doesn't feel right with a video game. You're just scanning it and putting it in the freaking whatever you call that, your account. It's digital, you know. You don't own it. You don't open it and say, oh, this is my game. You can't get that feeling anymore, you know. And yeah, I'm very, very lucky that I have this opportunity to play the games I enjoyed and retro games, because without this I wouldn't be doing this right now, I'll be honest with you. I find it hard to even play modern variety, so you know what I mean. I'm very, very, very lucky, and big up to Jake, because like I say, without him, I wouldn't be making this part of the stream happen. It was something different, and like I say, if you want to check him out, guys, Kneecap Jake, he comes out with some really good, knowledgeable stuff and wisdom. Even though he has a massive, beautiful beard, but he has a lot of wisdom, and he's very honest. So go and check him out. So thank you. Anyway, moving on. Guys, it's time to play Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. So, I'll be right back. We're going to get the ads out of the way, and we're going to be playing some PS2. Alright? So, let's get going. Alright, so we're going to go into the ad break. I'm going to cue the drop. So, if anyone wants to be part of the drop, it's a parachute drop that I do. You know, you can do that if you want to. It's basically a little parachute drop that I do for people that are basically turbo users, subscribers, and stuff like that. And if you're trying to get through the ads, do a little mini game or something like that, you don't have to be part of it, but it's just a little mini game. So, yeah, I hope the ads are perfect for you. And yeah, I can't control the ads, guys. I'm so sorry. It's just, it is what it is. You know, I can't help you with that. But I'll be back in about 3 minutes. So, ciao, ciao.
Oh, there's zombies coming after you.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Why didn't you say anything?
Well, I figured you wouldn't just abandon me.
Hey, we are secret agents. I figured you would hold your own a little bit.
You're so heavy. Oh!
Blooded door. Bloody door. I mean. Ah. But I look girly. And he said sister. And I said brother. Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh crap. You were not here earlier. What the heck are you? Oh.
Alright, folks. Here we are. Prince, thank you so much for the raid, mate. Hope you had a lovely stream. Why did you give me a Why'd you give me a shout out? What are you doing? What are you doing right now? Welcome in, guys. My name is Jimothy R124. You can call me Jim. I do a lot of variety retro stuff. At the moment, we're going to be playing some Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End on PlayStation 2. If anyone's played that before, it's a great. Look at that, guys. Bloody guy dancing in his own freaking games room. Who does that? Who does that? Awesome game, you think? I can't remember it, man. I mean, I played it on PlayStation 3. That was a long ass time ago, and I remember freaking Davy Jones. He looks so freaking strange. But he might be worse in this game. I don't know. I don't know. That is settled. Ooh. It's funny because this game is not technically in my collection. It's something to sell. But because I've been watching the movies recently and then Dar suggested it, I was like, why not? Why not, man? Why not, indeed? But thank you, guys. If you need to raid and run, I totally understand that. And like I say, you know, you do what you gotta do, man. Do what you gotta do. If you need to get a drink or anything like that, you know, you've been just watching Prince. What are you usually playing? Oh, you usually play the new remaster of Oblivion. Still need to play it, mate. I ain't played the original. So I totally understand if people need to go. Welcome, Raiders! R indeed. R. Scamming yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember it that well, man. That's why I'm a pirate. Pirates scam themselves all the time, savvy. Oh my.
You would sleep through your own hanging, Jack.
I'll just assume they'd wake me.
Is that his dad?
1 hour before daylight, Jack. 1 hour to escape the hangman's noose.
Escape. My favorite two-syllable word. You have a plan?
Always. Just follow my lead, eh?
I think it's his uncle. Is his uncle? I remember his dad's in World's End. Because he's like, you're in my way, boy. That's mum. And it just shows like a shrunken head. He looks great. I remember that scene. Everyone was pissing themselves in the theaters. Oh, this run. I'm going to be honest. This runs pretty well on PS2. I know he's saying his uncles in the movies. Yeah, so his uncle, I think, is in Jackie Boy, because it's Paul McCartney from the Beatles. So I think that's the fourth one where he's in prison. His dad was the Pirate Lord. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so his dad was the Pirate Lord, and his uncle was just like, yeah, up to no good, doing very similar things. But yeah, it's kind of funny like playing this because, like I said, I finished all the movies. I think about over a week ago now.
Hey, you. Be careful. The guards are all around here.
How did you like Oblivion though, bro?
Beat them easily.
Are you liking the remaster? It looks amazing, man. I'll be honest. I do want to play the original first. I was saying this to a few other friends. I feel like if I played the remaster now, I just won't feel the same. But I have the original on 360. Just haven't got around to it.
Are you crazy to think you can battle me?
Circle to grab. Okay. XX circle. Form a combo. All right.
I am ready to hear you back.
Damn. Ah! Is that a chicken? Okay. I read some of the Young Jack Sparrow books as a kid. They were good. I never read the books. I heard about them, but
Nice footwork there.
I always thought it was started off as a ride.
That'll get you up onto the platform above.
Like, you know, like in America, I was always told it was like Pirates of the Caribbean was like a
Stranger.
something in, I don't know if it was in Disneyland or whatever, but that's all I know. I never knew about the books, but until someone told me.
Thanks, mate.
Are they like very similar to like the movies then? I think weren't the books all based off the movies in a way, if I'm not mistaken? Like all the titles, like Dead Man's Chest, At World's End, and... Yeah, it's a ride in Disneyland. Yeah, I thought so, VV. That's all I know about its background. I don't know much about, you know, the books and stuff. That's cool. They brought it to life, and then they took a gamble with it. Whoa. But dude, this runs so good on the PS2. I'm actually kind of surprised. Wait, what? Why can't I? Oh.
Hi. Some of these stupid guards think they're crack hands at
What's your favorite Pirates of the Caribbean, though, guys? I'm curious. Mine is At World's End. I think I love the build up of that,
moment to strike.
and the Maelstrom. Maelstrom was so good how they did that. If you look at like the like how they made it, like behind the scenes, damn, the studio looked amazing. Oi! Deadman's Chest? Wait, really? Why is it? I'm curious though, what is the reason why you guys like Deadman's Chest then? I mean, I like Deadman. I think that's the second one down for me. Oh god. Oh god, this guy. Oh god, is he gonna die? Oh, okay. I don't. Oh! I killed him. And that was a single drop of rum. Bump out. Bump out. Character development. Okay, okay. Yep, and the Kraken. Oh, you like the Kraken in that one? Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess I could go with that. Yeah, I like, you know, with William Turner and his dad, and that ending. Oh, with with Jack Sparrow when he gets eaten by the Kraken. Yeah, that's kind of good. I like that one. No, I just like, I love it's just the setting, bro. Like when they kicked it off with that chant, is it like what do you call it? Oh, now when Bubba says, "Oh, so tell me, what's become of my ship?" Yeah, no, that's good. That. No, I'm trying that shanty that they did. Yo ho. Oh yeah, Prince knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, that dude. The vibe was spot on, man. And that was just such a great build up for the whole movie. I love that shanty. Is it a shanty? I don't even know. But it's so well done. Hoist the colors high. And then they go to Shanghai. Look at Shanghai.
God bless you.
God bless you. Wait, so how do I use my health? Wait. Aha. How do I use that? Oh, whoops. Okay, it's R1. I used 2 of them by accident. Yeah, what was the thing? Yeah, so they build up, you know, they go to Shanghai and, you know, they find out about Calypso. I mean, Calypso, that was badass. Is this the same voice actor that's used in the Kingdom Hearts games? Like the, you know, the Jack Sparrow? I'd be curious to know if anyone knows about that. Boom. Yeah, like I say, I played the PS3 one of this, and I just barely remember it. I don't think it run well. And I got that with my PS3. I got that with FIFA, Medal of Honor Airborne, Def Jam Icon. Anyone remember that game? That game was terrible. Probably in a way Johnny would do this. Oh, you know, like the voice actor? Oh, you mean Johnny Depp? Sorry, my brain. I know what you're talking about there. No, I don't think it's Johnny Depp. No, I don't think he's ever done voice acting in video games, has he? As far as I'm aware. You have to find out, bro, if it's the voice actor that's using Kingdom Hearts. Did they? I don't know. Oh, damn. There we go. Hey, but this is the part in, like, is it in Dead Man's Chest? This is like when he's in, like, the, oh, my lord. When he's in the coffin. Sorry, mate. We killed him. Let's go. It's not too bad, actually. Is it a little bit quiet for you guys? I might see if I can... Yeah, let me... No, that's sound volume. That's up. God damn. Okay. Let me turn that up a little bit. Maybe that will help. If it's too loud, guys, let me know. I have to be honest, like, the last movie they made was absolutely... To me, it just... Like, why was Jack Sparrow even there? You know, they just paid him for being drunk. When technically, apparently, he's always drunk in IRL, so he did the drunk part really... But, yeah, that whole movie is just... Rex, how you doing, bro? Good to see you, mate. We just started playing this game. I was reviewing a video. So, you know. Press circle when the button is displayed. Press square. Direction. Okay. Rotate. Okay. Complete the mechanism for Pirate Dice Charm card.
might be being stalked. What a question to ask. You want me to believe someone is interested in the likes of...
Oh, this is kind of cool.
I swear to God, this bitch just say I was not attractive. Bro, I'm quitting after that. Bro, senpai, fuck you, man.
I remember that clip. Shh. Oh, clear. It's like I'm a legendary pirate on the ranks. Goddamn. Let's go. Head us to Parlay. It's parlaying, alright. It's parlaying. I mean, it's actually funny though, because like, I didn't think this would go really well, but it's okay so far. I just remember it being bad on PlayStation 3. But it's good, bro. It's going well. I'm actually enjoying it. How's your day going, brother? What you been up to today? You been gaming? Ooh, okay. But yeah, this is the part from the second movie, right? Because it's like the, yeah, he's in the coffin and stuff like that. He's trying to get the map for the key, or Davy Jones' key. Just got errands done, now I'm just chilling. Alright, keep chilling, bro, keep chilling. That's dope, that's dope, that's dope. I'm loving the... I found it, I was saying to Dal yesterday, bro, I find Pikmin really hard to enjoy for some reason. Not because of, like, your gameplay or anything. I feel like it's a game that I'd rather play than watch. Like, have you ever has anyone else like felt like that? Like, just like, I need to try it out and then decide to watch it, because I found it hard. It's such an interesting game though, because there's so many of them, man. But that part, I actually clipped it as well, bro. That bit where I don't know what they're called, but they look like freaking. They basically blow fire. I'm gonna call it a baby elephant because it looks like a baby elephant to me. And you had like the baby elephant, it was flaming fire, and all your Pikmin literally were burnt alive, and they were carrying something important. And he was like, "No!" I was like, that bit was hilarious, dude. Gonna be like it. No worries, Rex. Enjoy, mate. Enjoy. Appreciate it, bro. Ooh, okay.
How dare you think you can fight me?
Whoa. Okay. Did we hit him? Ah! Oh, we killed him. Let's go. We got the map. Well, not the map. We got the picture of a key. It's a key. Aye. It is a drawing of a key. Gentlemen, what do keys do? Keys unlock things?
You are disappointment. A big disappointment.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna... Oh, that's cool. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot. We gotta go in the coffin now. Wait, is it actually gonna show the movie? I can't remember. Yeah.
To see neither my skills nor my blade.
It's very quiet for some reason. Uh-oh. Oh. Phew. Oh, there was something wrong. I always get worried when that happens. But we did it. We did that. Oh.
Company, Jack. Lots of company. Keep this close, Jack. Here's what you've got to do now. Savvy? You have to find the elusive gypsy Tia Dalma. She's in Port Royal somewhere. She can help you rally the parted brethren, Jack, and that's the only thing as might save our skins.
Normally I would oblige. However, regrettably and lamentably, there's not a sail in sight.
No, I didn't think they showed any in the movie. Some of the, well, obviously this part was from Dead Man's Chest. Oh.
Bootstrap Bill Turner on the Black Pearl.
For old time's sake, I'd be here to warn you. Davy Jones is on his way. He demands his due. Get yourself off these waters, Jack. Your soul for the pearl, Jack.
It's a mix of movies, not just one said. Yeah, I do vaguely remember now.
Run, get to land.
Topside! Everyone!
Make sail! So what I get? Highest combo 7. That's not very good, is it? Highest rank pirate. Sonority, okay. Captain Jack Sparrow unlocks. Challenge mode location unlocked. Alright, alright, alright. Bootstrap Bill Turner, okay. Defeat enemies. Wait. Oh, submissions, crab pendants. Oh, alright, I didn't know that. Oh, alright. Never knew that. Didn't even know they had sub parts in this. But I got the right memory card in actually. Yeah, it's my story memory card. I have like I have so many PS2 memory cards. I have to make sure that because I've labeled them, so I know I don't have to mess around with them later. There we go. Nice. Yep, there we go. He's the Pelagostos. Gostos. Oh, there's Will. Damn, Will looks weird. What is them eyebrows he's got? What the frick? Well, I do owe you thanks, Jack. Oh, right.
See you, mate. Pray tell, what brought you here?
Looking for you, and now saving you, apparently.
Did you bring a bucket of water?
Oh. Man, this game is actually kind of fire though. Oh, it's the frickin' what do you even call them? No, we want big fire, big fire. I'm chief. I want big fire. Uh-oh. I've never remembered the chicken though as health, but it... Oh, there's the crab pendants. Did anyone want that crab pendant though? That Teodama and Davy Jones had? Bro, I always wanted that.
Oh, so good to see you. But now you
Yes,
must
save the other crew members. Alright. It's kind of crazy though, thinking about this game was like probably one of the last games to be made. Wait, when was like PS2 games finishing? Was it like 2009? Like, I need to, could someone find out for me when was the last PS2 game that was made? Because like I say, this came out when the PS3 was out, you know? I'm curious to know. Here we go this way. I think we're going this way. Not episode. That freaking kid, though. That kid was funny. Or when Jack gets like the bamboo and all the, it turns into like a kebab, but it's like a vegetable or fruit kebab. It's funny. New seasoning, eh? I think it was paprika. Was it paprika? I can't remember. Like sprays it on his armpits, dude. Let's go.
Are all of you so incompetent?
I forgot where I got hit one of the two. It's so funny. New season. Hey. Not good. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It just like I wait to watch the films a while, and then, well, I normally it's like this time of year I start watching Pirates of the Caribbean because I've been doing it for like 5 years straight now. I have to watch the films like once every year. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's just a shame how they ended it in a way. It was hard, dude. But I think I spoke to someone about this. I can't remember. I think it was Shoddy or someone. If anything, they were going to bring it back.
You didn't really expect to beat me.
I'd like to see a little bit of background on Davy Jones and the Pirate Lords and you know, Jack Sparrow's dad, if anything. Amber Turd's fault? Yeah, I think Amber Turd was a little bit of the culprit of that. But hey ho, it is what it is. And now the whole production has been set back or not even existing now because of her about. I'm sorry. The thing that whole court case though. Sorry, that was funny. When he said that, I couldn't keep it like a straight face because all I saw was Jack Sparrow in my head, and I was like, "Fuck's sake, dude!" Just the way he said it as well. She took off and moved to Spain, I think. Yeah, she fucked off for good, bro. She's gone. You won't see her ever again. It's crazy. It was like, I don't know, 6 months down the line, she just moved away and that was it. She didn't want nothing to do with Hollywood. Absolute no, like, no engagement with anyone. Guys, I think she knew. Well, we all knew anyway, but she definitely knew that she messed up. So. We go this way? No. Oh, do we up here? Ah. But, yeah, I just wish it was ended a little bit better than last time.
You never had a chance to defeat me.
Oh. Damn. But the level design, who is this made by? Eurocom? Is that right? That's actually kind of crazy. Eurocom made this.
My prayers are answered.
Looks like you'll need some help on this one, mate. She might be more woman than you can handle. If you olay her into the pot, I'll throw a coconut on her head.
Wait, how do I block again? Oh, that's blocking. Come on, come on. There we go.
Just a few more times, mate.
That's kind of funny.
If disturbing looks could wound, you might have a chance.
Oh. Oh, there he is. She back, she back, she back. Bonk.
You don't like
One more. Damn it. That's to steal that chicken away from me, dude. Ow.
I'd rather enjoy that.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Bonk. She gone. Ah!
Quick, over this bridge.
I think I was a kid. I remember. Yeah, I don't understand the chicken bit either. I mean, if you played this, that's kind of funny. Wait, what? Is that a cutscene? Whoops. I was looking at that chat. My fault. Let's have a look at that again. But yeah, I don't understand the chickens either as health. It's cool they put these like interactive scenes in. That's kind of cool. Wasn't this game on the DS as well and PSP? Like literally on every platform. Nice. That was pretty cool, mate. But yeah, I don't understand the chickens, dude. If anything. No, I don't. I can't understand why they'd put chickens in this game. Maybe that was their way of easy identifying as health. I don't know. When you think of chicken, you just think that's health, you know?
You could at least.
Anyone play Pirates of the Caribbean online? So I had the PC game, but not. I didn't play the online though. Ah. If you know what I mean, there was like a. Is it the same one that I played? I'm not sure actually. Let me check that. Yeah, I didn't play that MMO. So I had the PC game. Was it 2003? Yeah, so I played this one and I still haven't. I want to play it again because it was so unique. But basically, it was an RPG game. Where is it? There we go. So I had this one. Not the Xbox version. I had it on PC. But dude, it was so unique. You basically were this pirate surrounding like the whole story of Pirates of the Caribbean, but you were like just. I don't know. You basically were controlled as a pirate, and you got your own ship as well, and you just like did quests and stuff like that. It was so cool. It still has some private servers where you can still play it, and I watched someone do a playthrough. Did you really? That's actually kind of fire. You can do that. I mean, they're doing that now, but they did it with Enter the Matrix. Like, if you ever played Enter the Matrix online, dude, I only played a little bit of that, but that looks so much fun back in the day. Some guys got the private servers back up and running.
I sincerely hope there aren't any piranhas in here.
It's amazing that there was so many like unique MMOs out back in the day. But they never were popular.
Bit of haste, please. This water is surprisingly cold. Don't worry, I'll just stay here.
Bitch. Oh, loads of chicken. Damn. I can't get that chicken anymore. No! Floating chicken.
I think I just lost a boot.
Oh man. They even done the player model was actually kind of good. Like the character models, not the player model.
Another to be hacking at those branches, mate.
I did dispatch you, didn't
Oh, hacking at the branches? Okay.
That's it, mate. 2 left.
Ah!
Just one more and we'll be on our way.
Where? Oh, that branch over there? Oh, god damn it. Okay.
Maybe setting us free wasn't such a good idea after all. Quick, we have another uninvited guest.
The old music, man. Music's so good. What did you guys think of the one before the last movie? I've forgotten the name of it. Strangers Tides or something.
Port Royal? I will. We're
The one with the mermaids.
need to find Teodolma and rally
And Strange Tides, yeah. That one went okay. It wasn't. One second. It was okay, I should say. God, I can't speak words. It was okay. Yeah, it was okay. It was alright. World Center unlocked. Let's go. Crab pendants. 5. Oh, man, there's more. Dude, you may want to play the that PC game I've got now. But it only works really well on an XP computer. It's really hard to play it on the Windows 7 or higher. I could have like a, what do you call it? Where you can have like a Windows XP, a virtual machine, but it just doesn't run fantastic.
Port Royal's not the safest place for us, with Beckett having a price on our
You can do a virtual machine. Yeah, I've done it before though. I did play the game through that, but it just, I don't know. It's kind of glitchy. Some games run really well on that, though. It don't matter, but for some reason the one I have, it just, yeah, some games are picky with that. It's weird, isn't it? It's like my old Microsoft Flight Simulators I've got. They basically, all the text doesn't come up properly, it flickers. It's the same with that Pirates of the Caribbean game. Or at Port Royal, was it Port Royal? Oh shit, East India Trading Company. Oh man. Chicken. Boom. Port Road. It's called a jackanism. What's the jackanisms? An ism. Complete this jackanism for red coat. These are actually pretty cool. I don't remember them. How do I not remember these? What the hell, dude? That's so funny.
Dear sir, could you help me? My lazy husband's somewhere in town. Could you find him for me?
That's actually kind of cool. You could do side missions. I didn't know you could do that. I remember it all. You know what I mean? Oh, Jack Sparrow. Uh-huh. Can you go behind him and sneak up on him? Oh, that's just sad. Oh. There we go. The combat is actually pretty good. I'm so kind of surprised. Okay, Lord Beckett. It's nothing personal, Jack. It's just good business. He's a good actor, that guy, though. He's been in a few things. A lot of British TV as well. Who was that? Was that Elizabeth Swann? Sneaky, sneaky. Hang him. Yo ho, all together. Hey, I did a submission. Let's go. Oh, I can't hit that one. Okay. Did he say just... Dude, it sounded like he said the C word for a second. I was like, huh? Oh, how about this? This is like from the first movie. At the end, where Will saves Jack and they go up to the... Well, and also where Elizabeth jumps off the first one. I just realized that. She jumps off the, like, the side there. And Jack Sparrow saves her from the that ship. It's such a pretty ship. Will you be saving her then? I can't swim! Part of the King's Navy you are. Do not move. Okay, so... Can we not go up there? Ah. It's actually kind of crazy that it's a little bit open world. Go up there. Ooh. Wait, do we have to do these?
Captain
Ah.
Sparrow. It is time.
Teodoma.
The pirate lords must be found and rallied. A conclave must be held in Shipwreck City, or piracy shall vanish from the seas forever. There is a key which opens a chest. There is a chest when opened holds the heart of David Jones, and he who holds the heart
Control the sea.
Controls Davy Jones. I will keep that in the forefront of my thinking as I rally the pirate lords.
But listen, Jack. One of the lords, he call himself Capitan Chaval, is here in Port Royal.
Captain Cheval.
Nothing to it then.
The amphibious Frenchman. Is that the guy?
Why can't these pirate lords learn to behave themselves?
Is that the French one?
Release the prisoners from their cells, a fitting distraction for you. Set some gunpowder within the yard to cover your escape. Block the entrances to the yard to stop reinforcements. And weaken the supports to the stocks platform. If you do all this, then freeing the pirate lord will be easy.
Got
okay.
it. Except, go back. What was that first one again?
There are more lords to be rallied. You will find some in Tortuga. But for now, be quick-witted Jack. The hangman's noose tightens.
Ooh, okay. So we need to weaken. Oh. Stop. What was that? Oh. What's happened? Oh, did I fuck up? I fucked up, didn't I? Yep. Mm-hmm.
Have you pitiful tomfool? No imagination.
Now you shall see what painful steel.
Okay. Stop the redcoats from raising the alarm. Oh, okay. No. No, 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 no. Oh, bollocks. Well, even if I hit it, I still get it. Oh, jeez, I gotta do all this again, don't I? Bloody hell. That's awkward. Okay. So let's see if I can... do it without being caught. So that's not lighting for some reason.
If I had seen that, I might have ducked. As it was, it's a rather good hit.
Okay, so we've done that. What was the other thing we need to do? Strengthen that to the back up. Yeah, done that, done that, done that.
That pirate law.
That takes you back to that.
Hey, Captain Jack Sparrow, why not help us with a little raid to free some rum? We know you and rum go way back.
Attempting not.
Sorry, we've done that bit. But we can't light it for some reason. Do we need to take on those guys? I don't even know. I guess we can free these guys now.
Thanks, mate. Cheers, me hearty.
There's the Frenchman.
Jacques, always one for the last.
It is the French guy.
Most
Alright.
grateful for the rescue.
Allow me to give you
I remember the
means
name
to
as well.
express said gratitude. Take part in the conclave. Alas, I must return to my ship.
Done. I shall see you at the conclave, Jacques Sparrow.
Okay. That bell reminds me of Assassin's Creed for some reason. Might be the same bell effect, I don't know. Ouch. Gotcha.
They set him up. I knock him down. 'Tis always the way.
It is always the way, Jack.
You are rather frightening. Appearance. That's your best.
We got that guy.
Oh, and I thought you just looked sad.
I'm actually kind of surprised with the combat. It's actually pretty good.
Good to see neither my skills nor my blade have grown rusty.
Hey, got chicken.
I will make you regret that your pitiful mother ever birthed you.
Damn.
You can't be new at this.
Oh. Parlay. We killed him. You're mad.
Jack Sparrow.
I'm a bit pressed for
Oh, governor.
Oh, wait. It's Elizabeth. Lord Beckett has declared her a pirate for helping you. She has fled to Tortuga to find Will Turner.
And Will Turner would like to be found, I'm sure. Promise, I'll be on the lookout for both of them.
Why is this so good, man? Oh my lord.
Time to prepare for sailing.
You have made an error in facing me.
Hey, you're the error, boy. Oh god, this is awkward.
I was hoping for a bit of a challenge.
I think they keep spawning, so I better keep going. Oh, there we go. Ow. I still don't understand the chicken, but hey ho. Is that it? That is it. Whee!
Anchor up, make sail, lower the jib, all the customary activities.
And where to?
And that
I hear
was a single drop of rum. I don't know if that was even good. Captain Chevelle unlocked new combo. Okay, X square circle. That's easy to remember. Yes, saving. So, if you're there, mate, what's happening tonight, brother? Am I staying up? Or am I going to bed? What is happening? Pearl versus the Dutchman. Oh, shit. Got an ad break in a minute as well.
Could that be Davy Jones' ship?
That Rick? Unlikely. Times may have turned tough for old Davy, but he won't be run afoul of any shoals. And it's too small. The real Flying Dutchman is much bigger. In a frightening,
slime-covered, monstrous
sort of way. That's the Flying Dutchman.
Here's your spyglass.
Davy Jones has a key which...
I'm scared to see what he looks like.
Capture the heart, and you can control Jones.
But how will you stop them?
Sparrow!
He actually looks better. Oh my god, from what I can remember, he looks so much better than the PS3 one. My lord, they made him too glossy and shiny. But that was like the thing at the time with PS3 games. They made everything too freaking shiny, dude. Adio. Oh, Will died. Whoops. Wait, where is Al? Where's Will? Is he up here? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Why is Will like cowering over there? Normally he would be fighting. Damn, I can't believe we've got an ad coming up. Right, guys, let me cue in the parachute drop for you guys. And then we'll see how... oh, we can get before the ads start. Oh, did I die? Oh, shit. Never mind. Right, we're going to the ads now, then. That went so quick, dude. What the fuck? I was expecting me to carry on that, but never mind. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to go to the ad break for 3 minutes, and then I will be back, and then we're going to carry on some more Pirates of the Caribbean. So, stick around if you enjoyed it, and I hope the ads fit you and your time, and I hope they're worth your while. See you in a bit. And welcome back. How's everyone doing? Good to see you, MP. Welcome into the stream, girl. So, play some Pirates of the Caribbean 2. Pirates of the Caribbean 2. Pirates of the Caribbean 3, I should say, at World's End. This is where I'm getting a bit tired. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. They hit so hard. Oh, I left the music on, didn't I? Whoops. Sorry. Oh my lord.
You have a face of blind mother. Get a move on, Will! Get aboard the Dashman now!
There we go. Oh, now we're playing Will. Ow. Oh no. Oh my lord.
You're supposed to strike me with the sword, not run and wave it.
Oh god, this ain't good. Damn it. They hit really hard as well.
I do love
Right, we got chicken now.
What a fool!
Ow.
Too bad I can't fight you without.
Ow.
Such a pitiful opponent.
Damn.
You didn't really expect to beat me, did you?
What is that? Why is... Okay. That's interesting how that was sung about like that, but okay.
Get ready to face pain and doom. And in that order.
That order. Pain and doom, okay.
If you survive this battle, I suggest a bath.
Ooh, is that... Wait. Oh, so that's apples and... That's interesting. Wait. No. Bitch. Pirate. You cheated. Pirate. What's with the apples, dude? This is not Barbosa right now. This is David Jones, bro. Like, I get it if it were on the Black Pearl and Barbosa's taking over, but this is David Jones, bro. Are we saying that David Jones likes apples too? I mean, where are we going with this?
Your days as a pirate.
A little out of practice.
Oh, ow. Bastard. Okay. Please give me a chicken.
You never had a chance to defeat me.
Damn it! He did give me a chicken. Oh, crap. I need chicken. I'm so screwed. Chicken.
You are trying to defend yourself, aren't you?
Chicken.
Proper swordsmanship confused.
Chicken. 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 Got him.
Get some rest, and maybe you can try again.
Is Gibbs in that one? Mr. Gibbs.
Thanks to my stars.
Okay. There are no survivors.
You are a vision, saving my step.
Okay. We go up here? We do. Oh, we're at the front now with the triple cannons. Let them taste the triple guns. Oh, I can't. Oh. Ow. Ow.
Prepare to face one of David Jones' worst. I mean, best.
Oh, the best.
I did dispatch you rather quick, didn't I?
Can I have that chicken, please? Can I have that chicken, please? Chicken, please. Thank. Oh my lord!
You are rather clumsy.
Oh fuck. Bloody hell. Bitch, he dead.
Maybe the sun got to you.
We got that guy, we got him. The triple guns. The triple guns are really cool. I think that one. No. Ooh, got two chicken. Let's go. No, nothing around here.
This sword will bite into you deep, it will.
Oh, what are the bells there?
A bit of proper training, and you might just be a challenge.
Ah. Oh, we're in here now. Oh, that's his key. Oh, that's his dad. Bootstrap.
Stand back. Wait. Do I know you?
You once did.
Father? I thought you were dead.
Can you imagine if the film was like this? That'd be
I
weird.
must serve my time before the mast. In service to Davy Jones.
Come with me.
I cannot. I must pay my debt. My word binds me to this ship. But you can escape.
I will
Escape.
not abandon you. I will come back for you.
I promise.
I promise.
Oh no, got ugly face, mate. I ain't got an ugly face. You are just a smelly fish. Got him.
You really
Nice.
should practice more.
Can we use that? I want to play it. It'd be so cool. Can't you play that in Kingdom Hearts? Like, is there a part where you're on Davy Jones' ship? Or is it only the Black Pearl? I can't remember. Oh my god! Oh. Ah. Hmm.
If disturbing looks could wound, you might have a chance.
Gotcha.
I rather enjoyed that.
This has to be a really solid game though. Like, oh damn, we're on the sails now, whatever you call that. Oh, we killed the last guy. Let's go. Nice. It's a pretty solid Pirates of the Caribbean game, I'll be honest with you. Right now, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10.
The key to my chest that holds my heart. The 7 seas are not big enough to hide you,
Jack Sparrow.
Nothing can save you from Davy Jones' locker.
The key, Jack. I've got it.
Tortuga, Jack?
Yes, general rule. It's never not a good idea
Did sail to Tortuga. Oh my god. I'm starting to yawn now. What's the time? Yeah, it's 10:30. Oh my lord. Probably have to do another 30 minutes and then I'll have to call it. Because I am freaking tired, dude. This is what happens, though. This is my life. Never used to be.
You think we'll find Elizabeth here?
As good a place as any to start, and an even much more better place to look for pirate lords.
Tortuga. It is kind of funny though, like I say, this game I was gonna sell. it's interesting because like it makes me want when I get my PlayStation 3 set up again for the marathon, I might see what this game is like on the PS3 again. Because I can't recall it being like this. I might be wrong. It's been a minute playing that game. Might even look it up on YouTube quickly before we go to bed. I don't know. Here we go. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Here we go.
I've just gotten too good.
Yeah, let's just see if I can yeah, let's see if I can grab it here. So so this is the PS3 version right here. It does look kind of weird looking at it, I'll be honest with you. But I've had this for years. And I can't remember if it's very similar to the cutscenes and stuff. Don't look it, but we never know. We'll have to look into it. I might even play it again, and I probably will. Definitely. Because it's got me curious now. Ooh. Oh damn, what the? Well, you're both dead anyway. 69, lucky number. Ooh, that's a lot of chicken. Oh, I have to be honest. I was expecting more lively music, but very calm. Kind of rare in Tortuga, right? Damn, there's a lot of side missions here. Like Jesus.
Are you?
No.
Are you stupid, or do you just love being slapped?
Dude, to add that segment in, like in the movies.
I have one word for you, and it's not welcoming.
That is so good. I may have deserved that. Do you get like slapped for every woman as in like a side mission? Ooh.
You can see the Pirate Lord over my dead body.
I have to say, these guys are kind of strong. But I'm not blocking, so I should block. I'm kind of happy that they didn't make them another game out of these, though, because I think they could have ruined them. It's like, you know what I was looking up earlier, because I've been watching the Terminator movies again. Dude, that Terminator Salvation. I mean, I've never watched Salvation, but watching that movie was fucking hell, man. And that was the time when Arnold Schwarzenegger was governor of California, so they couldn't do much with that franchise at the time. Oh, what the fuck? That was quick. But the game, though, Salvation. Jesus Christ. That was not good, dude. Very strange game. I mean, I might pick it up, but I don't know. For £4, why not? Out. Get the chicken, get the chicken. Where the chicken dinner? Or is it our chicken dinner? I don't know. Ow. Oh, we got the pirate lord now. Oh. Is there any people upstairs? Ooh, okay. Oh, is she gonna give me a slap?
Yes. You want me to forget our last little interlude?
The random slaps, bro. Thing. That's funny. Oh, there they are. Two pirate lords. The two pirate lords.
Jack Sparrow, charming as ever.
You remember?
They made the characters look really well in this as well, man. But, mate, it's crazy.
Conclave of pirate lords in Shipwreck City.
Eduardo, would you be ever so kind as to rid me of this pirate council errand boy?
You mean to kill him?
I'm afraid you have the misfortune of facing Captain Jack Sparrow.
I am a pirate lord, and you are
Well, nothing. Ah.
Your skills at fighting are truly not.
Dude, the fight in this is actually not too bad. Oh, what the? Damn it. Ah. Oh, here we go. Complete the jacket is of Mistress Ching. All right. Huh. We did it. Oh my god, we did it. Oh my god, we're so screwed right now. Oh, we went down.
The rest of my evening seems free, Mistress Chin.
Sorry, Jack Sparrow, but I must now prepare for this conclave. It is a long way to Shipwreck City.
Shipwreck City indeed.
Understood and agreed.
Nice. We did that. Now, Shipwreck Cove is a fortress. And where to play fortress? I've got this music. Oh, there she is. Oh, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth!
Seems like your lady love has found some entertainment.
I pity the pirate who lays a hand on her.
Dude, they ain't got the music right.
Jack, we must leave now. These pirates.
I've got Norrington. There he is.
I wouldn't want it any other way, mate.
Scream all you want, but 'twill do no.
I was hoping for a bit of a challenge.
Oh, extra chicken. Let's go. No. Why are you guys hitting so hard? Look, you just bitch slapping me. Well, wait, hold on. They look like midgets to me. Hold on a minute. Dude, we got some midget pirates in here. You seeing that? It's like Jack Sparrow's the tallest. Chicken. Chicken. Right.
I do love winning.
You fight like a child.
You fight like a child. Got him.
Things are just not looking good for you, mate.
Okay. Oh God, why can't I pick up the... Huh? Oh my lord. No! Damn it. I should be doing the combos as well. Ow. Stop poking. Ah! Oh, I shouldn't have used that. Fuck. Hey, that worked. Are you dead now?
Next time, best think twice about crossing Captain Jack Sparrow.
You fight like a child.
Fight like a child.
You are disappointed. A big disappointment.
Back on the black pile, I see. Nice. I think we did that. Got James Norton. Mr. Norton.
Something wrong, Jack?
My compass seems very indecisive of late.
Well, it looks steady to me.
What? Not so fast, Mr. Norrington. Your particular rescue ends here.
Every dog has its
Just
day.
a sparrow.
True enough about dogs. I vote for Monday. There is a place in my crew for a dog, if you've a mind. Hoist anchor, men! Make all speed! Give Mr. Turner the wheel.
Awesome. Level stats 27. Pirate King. Ooh, that's not bad. So, there's 6 submissions in this one as well. That's crazy how many there are. My Elizabeth Swan. Awesome. Right, guys, I think I'm gonna end it there for tonight. Only because I took a little bit longer with the video review at the start of the stream. Because I normally do about 3 hours anyway. And because I've gone over the snoozing a little bit, because I had to snooze a few ads tonight earlier. We're gonna end it there for tonight because I'm a little bit tired now. A little bit tired now. But I will be back on Thursday, I mean. We'll be back on the Thursday. But that game was a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. And I will be back, definitely. I'd say we'll finish on Thursday. Okay, I think we'll get that sorted out. But that works out well, because then I can now sort out the marathon that I need to dig into. Which will be soon. I just need to order, like I say, the suit and stuff. And celebrating the 200 followers we got now, which is crazy. I'll be real. Okay. I didn't expect it to happen. I really didn't. Did not expect that to happen at all. So, my little thanks for you guys supporting me and the channel and everything retro. So, you know, I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to doing that. But like I say, if you want to keep an eye out on the Discord, I will pretty much announce it there, and then we'll do like a whole week of that. I will change the theme of the stream as well, make it a little bit different for that. Got to try and find the right things as well. So yeah, we'll definitely do that. But guys, that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're looking back on the VOD, I appreciate that as well. And we will be definitely clipping that thing for Jake later on, because just to say thank you for that. And I hope people get inspired by that and understanding why, if you're the same age as me or a little bit younger and you're wondering why you're burning out with video games, there's probably a reason behind that. So, you know, I think that is very, very important. But again, guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. It was emotional. It was emotional. We got through some of the game. I think I need to just put in, yep. So I'll put in my socials there. There is my Discord. Thank you all for being here tonight. Yeah, like I say, it's so much fun. It's such a vibe. You've just been lurking, you know, getting through your day at work. That's fine. I totally get that. Really appreciate you being here regardless. But yeah, I'll be back on Thursday playing some more Pirates of the Caribbean and getting it done. So take care, folks. See you on the next one. Thank you so much for the raid, Prince, as well. Thank you all for being here. And the follows, the subs recently. It's been really, really nice. I really do appreciate it. So I will see you on Thursday. Bye-bye.